This is Jungle's Maxtheria by Slifker Games. It's a 2D side-scrolling platform game, blah, 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 blah. What you're here is for the quick start guide. So I'm going to go over really quickly how to play the game. There are other videos that you can watch that'll go over the menus and so forth, but I'm going to show you how to quickly do this. You can use a keyboard, you can use the mouse, or you can use a joystick controller. On the keyboard or on the controller, it's up or down. It's not left or right. If you go up to help and global settings, these three right here, first time training, if you want to learn that, here's the instructions. And if you want to know about your controllers, everything does is right there. So when you come from the main menu, you go to start menu and you pop up here. And for a new game, you have a new game or continue. So we're going to do a new game. You can change between different guys. We're going to hot spot Harvey, standard number of baddies. Whether you have a keyboard or joystick, we're going to do it on a joystick. I'll use a joystick and no touchscreen overlay. Once you're ready to go, you click on the start game there and you load the game. A faster computer, this would already been up, it's like a quarter of a second. Now, when you play the game, you can go on the keyboard, left or right. Your goal is to collect as much as you can, which is top left of the screen. 100 is how much coin you have. So you collect as much as you can to buy inventory. And you can use the keyboard, left or right. Spacebar is to jump. P is for the pause. On the touchscreen and mouse, you can go through different things like this. This right here is the pause. You click on that, touchscreen or mouse, and brings it to the pause menu. And if you have a joystick, left or right, and the A button on the Windows is to jump, and the back button is to pause. Watch one of my other videos, and I get into explanation all about joysticks and keyboards and all that. So as you go around here, you'll notice that the top has a UI interface. Right now it's set up for a joystick. This right here is 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and these are your left bumper, right bumper, which is where your pointing fingers are. You can change that kind of stuff. You can go to input settings and remap keys. For example, the joystick. You can go to touchscreen settings if you want to bring the touchscreen overlay on or off. And some of these things are also in the main menu area. UI button layout swaps what looks up there. So we're going to leave on joystick. Sound settings if you want to bring up music or not. Things like that. To leave the game, click on leave game. You go to main menu or exit out to the desktop. I'll get back to the buying stuff in a minute. So at the top of the screen is the UI layout. If you move the pointer over top, you'll notice stuff pops up. This is for touch screen, and it's also for a mouse. If you want to quickly do something, you can do it this way. There's another video all about that. But the way it works is this. You have a guy, hotspot Harvey, and you can move left or right. If you go in front of a sign and you hit the space bar, assuming it has not been remapped, you can get information. It says press jump or click here to continue. So you can press the space bar again, or you just click that and it'll go away. And you go left or right, and then on the actual ladders, up or down. This computer is really slow, so forget about the frame rate and all. I don't have to worry about that. It's a lot faster. All right, so the interface up here is like this. You see the 1 through 6 at the top up here? What that means is we're on stage 1 out of 6 stages, and that bar that goes left to right will tell you how far along the stage you are. As you go farther to the right, this bar, sorry about this popping up like that because it's designed for touchscreen and mouse, but the 1 through 6 underneath it, that'll tell you how far along you are. So when you're at the end of the level, it'll be way down there, which will take a long time to get there. This guy right here, which is a scorpion, will swap out. Right now, scorpion means there are baddies. The game you're playing has baddies. If it's a crocodile, it means you have less baddies. This right here, 100, is how many coins you have. So you go around collecting things will give you more coins. As you collect things, you get coins. These 3 here and these 2, this is your inventory. You have 1 knife, 1 bullet, 1 grappling hook, 1 torch, 1 oxygen tank. So you collect things, you get coins, and then you use the coins to buy more inventory. This right here is the pause. So you click on the pause, and the pause will pop up. For the inventory, market buy items, right? So you go to pause, come down to market buy items, and you can buy stuff. You have 100. This is how much they cost: 10, 30, 100, 200. So as you collect gems, you will get more coins. So right now I can only buy a knife for a bullet, so I can click on one. So I just bought one. It costs 10. See how it works? This is Hotspot Harvey. His health is 300 to buy it. He gets up to 5 health. So if you go through 5, the game's over. And then it would respawn back to the last respawn point. If you want to quickly do that, if you don't want to go through this whole process of going like this, buying stuff, what you can do is you can just, with a mouse or touch, you can just click on like that and automatically do it for any of these 5 here, and also for the health over here. This right here, which is your keys. There are 5 different color keys: blue, red, purple, green, and white. As you find a key, which will be up at the top level up here, top row, it'll pop up and you use them to go through doors. The bottom 5 are for treasure chest. The 5 top keys can only be used on a certain color door. The orange keys for treasure chest can be used on any treasure chest. And this here is for testing. So we're going to shut that off, and we're going to play this a little bit. Let me just say that there is a time of day. So right now it's night, so it goes through day to night, and there is a weather thing. So it's going back to day, so it's around 6 or 7 a.m. So it's raining. Sometimes it'll be thunderstorms, sometimes it'll be snowing, depending on the time of day. It is parallax. Take a look at the background. You'll see that it's parallax, and again, slow computer, slow frame rate, and all that. So we're going to go underground really quickly here. And when you go underground, and how you can read the top part is, this is a joystick configuration. Let's go to over here to button layout. We'll switch over to keyboard, and this top part just swapped. So how we can read that is 1, your alphanumeric key 1 is the knife, 2 is the bullet, 3 is a torch, 4 is the oxygen tank, and 5 is grappling hook. So we're going to turn on a torch, which is 3, and we just used our torch, only good underground. And over here, see right there, you've got a torch timer. When it goes all the way down, you're out of a torch timer. So these are bad guys. Some guys you can jump on, some guys you have to shoot. And as you notice, as you collect at the top left of the screen, the bullets, which is like a lipstick thing, will increase. So you can go around. I'm going to jump on this guy right here. Just push him. And I'm just like doing this really fast. I'm not actually playing it like we normally do it. I just want to show you this first little area right here. These are knives, so you can collect things as well. Now right now I'm out of torches. And I just got hurt there. That's why my guy's blinking. So when he's blinking, he's invulnerable. Now if you hit the P, or you come up here and click on the pause, you can go back up here. So when you go to the market buy items, I want to buy a torch at 100. Now I only have 50, so I can't buy a torch. What I can do is I go to sell stuff, and I can sell things. So let's say I'm going to sell some hooks. I'm going to sell a hook, I'm going to sell some bullets. What do I need? 300? It's 100, I'm sorry. So we'll get a couple of those bullets. Now it's note that when you buy something, it's say 10, 30, 100. If you go to sell it, it's half, 5, 15, 50. The reason is, if you, that way you don't buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. You have to figure out what you need. So if you sell some grappling hooks and you realize later you don't need them, well, you just lost a bunch. So grappling hooks are 100. You only get one, but they cost 200. Right? So you hang on to the stuff that you need, the stuff you don't need, you can get rid of. There's some more gems right there. All right, and then going through the destructible walls, you notice that you can shoot through them, or you can use a knife. Knives don't cost 10, and 30 is the for bullets, so it's actually cheaper to use knives. And here's if you right. So there are a lot of areas in here that you have to take a look at so you can see them. So to use a grappling hook, this is how you use a grappling hook. The grappling hook, you see a 4 top center of the screen, so you have 4 grappling hooks. So this is actually kind of difficult to figure out. So you move the direction you want to move to throw it. So if you don't move and you press the grappling hook, which right now on the keyboard would be 5, or if you want to go over to the joystick, it would be the one at 12 o'clock, which on the Windows is a Y. So if you press the Y, it goes straight up, right? If you want to go to the right, let's say it's too far to jump, you move to that direction and then you press it. So for example, as I'm moving to the right, I press it, it goes up, press to the right, and press the A button, which is the 6 o'clock to release. So you press the A to be released, or you can press down. But if you press the right as you're going, and you press down, then the guy will move, he'll fly off to the right. You do it a couple of times and you'll figure this out. When you come to the orange key, gold key, take a look at the top of the screen up there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat, and on my controller it's start. You see how those are moving like that? That one particularly is moving? The reason is that's a cheat. That tells you where the keys are at if you want to use that. To go through a treasure chest, unlock it, you need a gold key. The blue key is designed for a blue door. So we're going to get some more stuff here. Okay, so the blue key is for the blue door, which we'll get to. Right here is the orange key, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit the start again. I'm going to go away. And now I've just collected the orange key, the gold key at the top right of the screen. And when I use it, it'll go away. And then it reveals a bunch of stuff that I can now collect. That's what came out of it. So I'll make a bunch of stuff here. It's semi-random. The treasure chests have different locations they'll be in. There's 2 different locations for the treasure chest. The keys have 3 different locations. So each game that you start, initially it'll randomly, semi-randomly pick those positions. So when you restart the game, you want to play it over and over and over, it'll still be in the same position. But if you want to completely restart the game, it'll be a completely new game with that kind of stuff. Now, here the key, I'm going to go up top right of the screen. See how I have a blue key in my inventory now? So, I'm going to go back over this, and I don't need to know what's here because I designed it and I know what everything is. So again, really slow frame rate because old computer, it just looks that way. On your computer, it'll be a lot faster. So one of the things you can do is as you're going up the ladder, you press the jump button, you'll actually move faster. And as you're walking, watch what happens when I jump. He actually launches faster. You're going to go jump like that, and you press up a couple times, and you actually go faster. So when you swim or you walk, you can actually go faster. Instead of just walking like this, you can jump and just keep jumping, you'll actually go faster. So when we come down to the second area here, we're going to need a torch. Turn on. You see, it does have more stuff to collect. And you can see under the ground, the torch will shut off when you go up to the surface. And you can't turn it on at the top of the surface. The tar pits will make it go really slow, and it's really annoying. So you go through that really slow, and then you get back. Now, if you want to jump, you can jump onto the vine and climb up or down, and you can go left, you can go right to swing. Okay? So when you're ready to launch, you press in that direction, and then you press the A button. Boom, and you launch. There's an oxygen tank, which is used for underground. To swim, you just press the A button, just like that. So you use the A button, which is button 0 for jumping or for swimming. There's different things that you use for signs. So you can collect some things here. Now, when you're eventually done, see the top center of the screen over by the blue key right in here? That's your, I just touched the fish. So this is your oxygen. If you press on this configuration, would be, unless you remapped it, would be your right bumper. If you press the right bumper right now, watch what happens. You get more oxygen and you use more. So it's you're underwater and you run out of oxygen, you start getting damaged. So here you go, you go into the blue key. We just use the blue key. It opens up as we go through it, locked behind. And now we're past the first section. The white flag means it's a checkpoint. If you go over here and read this, it'll say if you die, we can respawn back here. So now, if you take a look at the top right of the screen, I only have a couple left for my health. So if I die, this is where I would respawn back to. So that is Jungles of Maxtheria by Slipcover.